YouTube, what's going on? BD Wolfgang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man that's seen the place to be in the QCNC. Well, happy Sunday evening to you all. Hope you've had a nice week. I most certainly have. Welcome into your tables, ladders, and chairs pay-per-view / special event 2014 results show. I wanted to give a long review on this like I usually do here, as you expect to see from Bezell Speaks. But let me tell you something, guys and gals. This one was rough. Tonight, this was rough. This was a straight up chore to watch. But we're going to do our best. We're going to let you know what happened here. So let's get going down to it. As usual, from WWE, their pay-per-view starts with a epic, extremely well-produced video package, which kind of makes you wonder, why don't they show these video packages before we get to the pay-per-view? Why don't they show these to sell more pay-per-views, to sell more network subscriptions? But either way, they do. Well, we know what they do is working for them. So hey, but once again, we get a nice video package to open up the show. From there, we start in a surprising corner. From there, we start with the IC title match. Okay, we're gonna open up the show with that. All right, fine. It's gonna be a ladder match between Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper. Very good physical match. Maybe even on certain aspects, as I will find out later, match of the night. I'm gonna tell you something. This was not an easy pay-per-view to watch. But once again, very good physical match. Some nice, nasty spots. We had a little bit of blood. Ziggler took a lot of punishment. From there, the finish was when Ziggler super kicked Harper off the top of a second ladder, because they were side by side with ladders. Super kicked him off the top. From there, Ziggler was free and able to grab the IC title down. Boom, your winner, Dolph Ziggler, 4-time Intercontinental Champion. 3-star match. This match was really good, guys. If you don't see anything else from this pay-per-view, check this match out. It was a good one. From there, we go to tag team titles on the line. We have the Usos versus The Miz and Damian Mizdow. Obviously, Miz is in his hometown, getting a lot of hometown heat, but surprisingly, or maybe you're not surprised, Mizdow was still the star of the show. Funny, entertaining match. The crowd was pretty hot for it, and they were definitely hot for Mizdow, even in Cleveland, as I just noted. Finish comes when Miz gets DQ'd after hitting the Usos with the Slammy Award. A 2-star match solely from the standpoint of it was just flat out entertaining. Once again, if I'd have known what we were going to get as the show went on, I would have cherished this match. From there, we get a Seth Rollins promo. He's still blaming Steen for all his problems and his loss. And he says Cena is going to pay tonight. From there, we get our stairs match, which is going to have Big Show versus Eric, Big Red, Rowan. Right from the start, 2 big bulls. Rowan is very athletic for his size. He does a nice spinning heel kick maneuver. Big Show does punish Rowan for a while. To Rowan body slams Big Show on the steel stairs. Very nice spot. Rowan sets up a wall of stairs on the outside. And from there, we're kind of wondering as the viewer what's going to happen with that. Big Show spears Rowan through it, which does come later, but he does spear him through it, and the crowd did not react at all. At this point, the crowd started to back a little bit off the gas a little bit. I don't know if it was this match or maybe it's because they saw such, 2 decent matches at the beginning. But from here, this is where we kind of started to decline on this pay-per-view. The crowd didn't feel it at all. Finish comes when Big Show slams Rowan on the steps. He knockout blows Rowan in the back of the head and then puts stairs on top of him to pin him down literally to get the pin for the 1 to 2 to the 3. Big Show, your winner. They tried here, guys, but this is where the crowd started to get lost. There were even a few random boring chants. Here we go. This one's going to really shock you. That's right. This match was next. We had Seth Rollins versus John Cena next. As far as, if you saw my preview video, I thought this was going to be the main event, as I'm sure a lot of you thought it would be the main event as well. I wrote down in my notes, this early, right now, the crowd is beyond 50-50. They don't know whether they want to cheer or go to sleep. They're already a little bit drained from the previous match. But here we go. Every time Cena gets a table, he's trying to, because this is a tables match. He tries to get a table in the ring. J&J security, they take it out of the ring. So they're definitely interfering. Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury. Rollins tried really hard, and he's really, trying to carry this match and put some decent spots in. But eventually the crowd didn't care. And it was sad because you had 2 guys in there, you could be a Cena hater or you could be a Cena fan. but you had two guys in there really trying to put it out there, and it just wasn't getting over. Let's see here. Cena got put through a table, but the ref was knocked out. Now, bear in mind, he was trying to set up a curb stomp to do this, but the referee ended up getting taken out. From there, we got both Cena and Rollins go through a table, falling off the top of the apron. They fall together at the same time. Now, we've seen this finish many times in Royal Rumble situations where two men fall together, or first man that gets out of the Hell in a Cell wins the match, whoever lands first. We've seen this kind of setup before. But here's where they did things a little different. They did instant replays. They have referees coming out, conferring, and seeing who won. From there, they couldn't decide who won, so they restarted the match. At this point, I'm like, okay, you're killing me here. This is turning into a chore. So at this point, I didn't care. But let me tell you what happened. From there, they restart the match. The Big Show comes in. He attacks Cena. From there, Roman Reigns comes in, music and all, comes down. He destroys the Big Show. Superman punch. He gives one as well to Rollins. Rollins at this point is dazed and knocked out, basically, and Cena picks him up for an AA. Does the AA through the table. There's your winner. Match sucked way too long, and especially for that lame finish. You know what? I've invested. I mean, I've done my due diligence. The network is paid for. I've stayed up for this. I'm tired of being nice. You guys know me. I'm usually pretty positive on this channel. We're still going to keep it clean, but I'm tired of being nice around here. That was terrible. From there, we get a Nikki Bella promo. Says AJ Lee is jealous of her and two things that she has other than the Divas title and her twin sister. You put 1 and 2 together, see what you can get. Okay, from there, we get the Divas title match. AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. Now, this match, believe it or not, folks, was decent. I actually got into this and enjoyed it a little bit more than the previous Cena Rollins match. Decent. The crowd had already tapped out by the time this one got started. They were kind of in a death spot here. Finish was Nikki spraying AJ Lee in the eyes, a la TNA Beautiful People style, with like a perfume or a spray bottle right in the eyes. From there, she gives AJ the rack attack. You get a 1, you get a 2, you get a 3. Nikki Bella retains the title. From there, we get a scripted, robotic. I know he's getting a little bit better. I'm just not feeling it, especially after tonight with this lame performance of a show. But we get a lame Roman Reigns promo. Sorry, guys, not feeling it. You know, if he's your boy, hey, more power to you in the words of Bruce Blitz. But right now, Bezell ain't feeling it. Okay, from there, we go to our chairs match. This ought to be a doozy, right? Kane versus Ryback. From the start, Ryback is punishing Kane very well. It was nice to see. Kane does counter with a chair shot to the throat. Kind of gets Ryback off his game. Definitely nothing to write home about here. The crowd was completely not feeling it. And once again, I'm a little torn on these guys. Don't think that I'm just in a bad mood and I'm hating it, because that's not the case. I hate to see when guys go out there, and the ladies, they go out there, they're working hard, they're putting it all on the line, and then the crowd's just not feeling it. I hate to see that happen. But you know what? Tonight, I may not have been in Cleveland, but I was here in the QCNC, and I wasn't feeling it. So, but from there, your finish comes when we get a shell shock. I believe he did it off of a chair or grazed through a chair. I can't even remember. This part was very forgettable. I couldn't wait till it be over. You get a 1, you 2, and a 3. You get a boring from me. There were random boring chants. The crowd was completely tapped out on this. Completely. At this point, I was sitting there counting how many matches were left. And I was like, man, something's missing here. No, we haven't seen the U.S. title match yet. And that's what was next. So from there, we get Rusev versus Jack Swagger, Real American. Let's see. Let's write down the first thing I wrote in the notes here. Let me read that to you. Lana was great. That was about the highlight of this whole encounter. Lana was wonderful. Nice shoes, doing her thing. We're going to keep it clean around here. She looked wonderful. From there, Swagger broke free. Here's your memorable spot of the moment. Swagger broke free from the accolade, which we never saw that happen. We seen men pass out from the accolade. I think, was it Mark Henry kind of broke it? We kind of saw that tonight. Jack Swagger did break free from the accolade, but he got eventually put it in a second time, and 2 times was too much. He ends up tapping out. Rusev retains. Boring and short. Thank goodness. All right, we're finally wrapping this disaster up. From here, we get a Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose video package, and it's time for our main event of the night, which I don't know about you guys. Maybe you thought or speculated it'll be the main event. I sure didn't know it would be the main event. I thought I was going to be Cena all day long. But no, it's time for our main event. It's Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose. Finally, you can tell from the start, from the bell ringing, that this was going to be a good one. Nice pace. Both guys really putting it out there. Good selling. They definitely were trying to save the show. Cool spot was when Dean Ambrose elbow dropped, Wyatt from the top of the ladder. And then not once wasn't enough. He does it again. So two nice back-to-back, off the top of the ladder elbow drops a la Macho Man style. Ooh, yeah. So, you know, for me, I marked out it was a really good spot. Later, we got a good Sister Abigail for a 2 count. Definitely not enough for the 3. From there, we started to trade finishers. We got a Dirty Deeds for a 2 count. Now, they wrapped things up with, bear in mind, I just wanted to keep things short because at this point, they were losing me. I was tired. But let's get down to your finish. Ambrose ends up dragging a huge ladder down to the ring. This ladder had to be 15, 20 feet, guys. Comment down below. You tell me. If he drags that ladder down to the ring, from there, he tries to hit Wyatt with a monitor. Here's where things got crazy. He takes out Wyatt with that ladder, okay? He does a spot where he jumps off the top through the Spanish announce table. Nice spot. He doesn't jump off the top of the ladder, but it was a good spot, at least 10, 15 feet high, at least. Very nice spot. But from there, he grabs a monitor from under the ring, okay? And it works. It's a live monitor. They made sure they showed us that it was a live monitor and it was working. So this wasn't just a gimmick piece of cardboard. But he goes in the ring. He's trying to run over and hit Wyatt with the monitor, and the cord breaks, and the monitor explodes / sparks / dust fly up in his face. So Ambrose gets blinded. From there, like I just said, the monitor shorts out, blinds him. We get another Sister Abigail. This time it's one too many. And we get your 1, your 2, your 3. Bray Wyatt, your winner. I made a point to write down on this one. This one was at least 3 stars. It was a good match, good physical match. These guys put it out there, and they did their best to entertain. So don't let my short review cast a dispersion on this match. This was a good match. It actually kind of saved the show, but at this point, guys, I was doing everything I could to keep my eyes open. A little disappointing, but what can you do? It was TLC 2014. At the end of the day, it was a Sunday night. Had a nice meal, chilling with my lady. It was something to do. So, but I am disappointed. It was very much a chore to watch. There were some good matches. I almost wish those good matches would have been at the end. But comment down below. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe you're going to watch it tomorrow maybe I'll watch it tomorrow with a fresh set of eyes and hit the reset button, and I'll enjoy it more. But right now, watching it live, guys, I'm sorry. I can't recommend this one. If you see anything, check out the IC title match. Harper and Ziggler, they did really well. The Divas match wasn't that bad. This match, obviously, the main event was a good one. But other than that, I mean, I really can't pull anything from this. The Mizdow versus the Usos, that was entertaining, but that was only from a comedy standpoint. But I've had enough. I've put in enough work for tonight. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Don't be shy. Share, like, comment, subscribe. But it just goes to show you, hey, your buddy Bezell will do what it takes to give you a video. I haven't endured this mess. This was mess. But that's enough for tonight. Don't be shy. Comment down below. Let's have a discussion. I'll tell you what I think. Tell me what you think. But either way, have a good night. Be good to one another. I will see you on the next video. And until then, Bezell out. Be good to one another, folks. And happy holidays. Bezell out.